Well, first off, we want to thank all of you guys so much for being here today. As you can see, we have our media present, which is our partner that we, with the Highway Safety Office, can't thank enough for taking time out of your day to come and to promote the initiatives that we put out there all throughout communities, all throughout the state of Tennessee. We want to thank each of the agencies, the sheriffs and the chiefs that have made this possible to be able to come together. What you all don't know is we just recently finished having a meeting together, had some lunch, some great time of camaraderie. We spoke and discussed about events and things that we're planning on doing together. So now we're at the portion to where we're holding this press event with a couple of guest speakers. One which is the director of the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, Director Buddy Lewis, and also Captain Kimbrough with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, who are going to be our guest speakers today. And I'm so thankful for the leadership that we have in these positions. I'm thankful for the leadership that we have from each of these agencies. And so in saying that, we're kicking off this event, which is called the 100 Days of Heat. And so what this means is over this next few summer months that we have, we begin to see an increase and rise in the number of traffic fatalities and the number of car crashes across the state as people are getting out and traveling more and doing more within every jurisdiction. And so during these times, we rely heavily on a close partnership with agencies, just like with Johnson County, Sullivan, Washington, Carter, Unicoi, and Greene County, and just all the Upper Eastern District to assist us in order to bring about more enforcement, more awareness, more community engagement. And so we ask these agencies really to take the grant funds that they are receiving and to be out more in their communities to raise awareness, because at the end of the day, when we have a great partnership with our citizens and we have a great partnership with the people of the community, and they're hearing from us that we're not out here just to enforce, but we're here to show you that we care, it makes a big difference, because we have to have the community buy in and we have to have the community invest in what we believe in, which is, we need to make our roadways safer for everyone. And it's so important through these partnerships. We have up in this Eastern District, we have 6 counties with 20 agencies that we work with that all receive grant funds. And we have multi-jurisdictional checkpoints also during this time. We have some Virginia partners that are here with us today from Washington County, Virginia. And Kentucky was going to be here, but they had some things that came up and they were not able to, in North Carolina as well. But not only are we working within the internal jurisdictions within our state, but we're working border to border with states alongside us. And then we have several DUI checkpoints, sobriety checkpoints, and other things that we do out this summer. So that's what the 100 Days of Heat is. And with that being said, I'm really pleased to be able to take and to announce Director Buddy Lewis of the Tennessee Highway Safety Office this morning to give a few words.
Thank you, Armando, and it is a pleasure to be here in Upper East Tennessee this afternoon to talk about something about what we're doing to save lives on our roadways in Tennessee. So we want to make certain that you all know that on behalf of not only myself, but Commissioner Jeff Long of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security, we want to thank our safety partners, traffic safety partners. We want to thank our media for being here to help us spread our word, the words of encouragement and the words of just trying to save their lives on the roadways here in Tennessee. The Tennessee Highway Safety Office and the Tennessee Highway Patrol are divisions within the Department of Safety and Homeland Security, and we are joining local law enforcement for 100 days of summer heat. The purpose of this campaign is to reduce traffic crashes, injuries, and fatalities in East Tennessee during this period of time. Participating agencies will collaborate for multi-jurisdictional initiatives like sobriety checkpoints and saturation patrols to increase drunk driving enforcement and crack down on other dangerous driving behaviors. Increased enforcement will be across East Tennessee during this period of time, and all we ask is from the public, the drivers, is voluntary compliance to help us keep our roadways safe. First and foremost, we want to advise people to never drink and drive. The easiest way to prevent a crash involving a DUI or any type of impaired driving is to get a plan to have a sober drive home. If you're a motorcyclist during this time of year, motorcycles are busy on our roadways, and we see them more often during this time of year. And if you're a motorcyclist, remember to always wear a helmet. It's the law in Tennessee for you to wear a helmet. Department of Transportation compliant helmets are preferred. Wear protective gear, make yourself visible, and adhere to the posted speeds on our roadways. May is National Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, so let's be mindful of the motorcyclists on our roads, and everyone look twice for motorcycles. By working together, we can save lives and prevent roadway tragedies. You know, traffic safety is public safety. Traffic safety is public safety. So far this year, we've had 360 fatalities on our roadways in the state of Tennessee. That's 360 lives that we've lost. When I look at a fatality report each and every day, I see numbers, but those numbers are people that we've lost, people that we know, people that are in our communities. So we want to make certain that we do everything we possibly can to save lives on our Tennessee roadways. I thank you all for being here today, the media, to help spread this word and our work that we're planning on doing in the next 100 days. At this time, I would like to introduce Captain Kevin Kimbrough with the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
First and foremost, I want to thank our media partners for helping us get this message out. I wanted to change things up a little bit because I was privy to some information before coming up here today. I spoke with one of the assistant chiefs with Morristown Police Department on my ride up here to Johnson City. Assistant Chief Wise Carver informed me we started the kickoff of this event last year with Morristown City Police Department and Hamilton County Sheriff's Department at the City Hall. One of the reasons why we started the event with Morristown is that the motor vehicle fatalities in Hamilton County and the city of Morristown was through the roof. I was very, very thankful to receive the information from Assistant Chief Wise Carver that we are -9 in fatalities as of today in Hamilton County. So we started out this same time last year, we had 12 fatalities, and now we're at 3. So think about that. That's 9 additional loved ones that get to go home to their friends and family and loved ones. So that is a true testament about this multi-agency endeavor that exists between the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, THP, and our local partners, the city police departments and the sheriff's departments. That shows that proactive policing and enforcement does indeed work. So keep that in mind. So throughout 2024, coming into 2025, we hit Hurricane Helene on September the 27th of 2024. That basically took THP and a lot of the East Tennessee law enforcement agencies that ground us to an halt, September the 27th. And, we went from being proactive in law enforcement to disaster mitigation. That went on for 3 or 4 months. So here we are again. And one of the things that I want to touch on, Hurricane Helene, as of September the 27th of 2024, really assisted all the law enforcement agencies. If you thought that the partnership and the camaraderie and cohesion was tight previously in the past, after Hurricane Helene, the multi-agency collaboration between local law enforcement and sheriff's departments went through the roof. So there is nothing, the partnership, the strength that exists between THP, the local police departments and the sheriff's departments is at an all-time high. So keep that in mind as we venture into 2025. Morristown had the issue down there. We brought the THP's Falcon motor unit to Hamilton County. They spent weeks conducting enforcement action along Hamilton County Sheriff's Department and Morristown Police Department. It truly made a huge impact. 9 additional lives are going to be going home to family and friends as a result of this multi-agency endeavor. And I can't thank the Tennessee Highway Patrol for being that conduit that brings all the local law enforcement agencies together. It truly is. We're here today with multiple sheriff's departments and police departments, and the collaboration and partnership and a friendship is at an all-time high. I wanted to say this to members of the community. We come in at September the 27th during Hurricane Helene. Not only did that forge a strong alliance and partnership with the local agencies, the local police departments and sheriff's departments, TEMA, local fire, police, EMS, it also forged a strong partnership with members of our community. So I want to build upon that. What I want to do is I want to plead to the general public. I want to plead to members of our community and the individuals who were impacted as a result of Hurricane Helene. I don't want this just to be in a law enforcement endeavor. I want to work with members of the community. I want to see, I said this in Hamilton County and Morristown back in 2024, it's important for loved ones to say something. If you see something, say something. As of today, I think we're right at approximately, we're looking at right at 44 motorcycle fatalities statewide. 44 motorcycle fatalities. East Tennessee is responsible for a quarter of those motorcycle fatalities. We are up. We are +5 in Carter County and +6 in Hawkins County. As a result, a part of THP's, one of the things that we're going to do is use our Falcon unit, or motor unit, and we're going to work alongside the sheriffs of both of these counties and the police chiefs in these jurisdictions to make sure we have an impact in these counties, these specific counties. But as I say from last year, you see something, say something. I see the number of motorcycle fatalities. That was one of the things that I was telling Director Lewis before we started this press conference. East Tennessee is responsible. I would only assume that the beautiful mountain terrain and the areas and all the various different attractions that we have for motorcycle is one of the reasons why we're probably seeing East Tennessee being a quarter of those motorcycle fatalities are occurring in East Tennessee. Listen, I'm begging, as we say post-Helene disaster mitigation, this is not only just a law enforcement endeavor between the local police departments and the sheriff's departments. I also want to plead to the community and ask for general voluntary compliance and saying something. If you've got a loved one, a lot of these are young adults who are on motorcycles, who are involved in these fatalities. If you have a family member who is driving aggressively, you know that. Tell them you love them. Tell them to slow down. Tell them not to drive impaired. Wear their seatbelts when they're driving, and don't drive distracted. I want to, we started this collaboration with Morristown Police Department back last year, and we started with our Falcon unit going down there to address the really high fatal numbers in Hamilton County. But so we also we took a partnership with Johnson City Police Department. Billy Church standing behind me, the police chief of Johnson City. We started the Safer on I-26 in 2024. We're continuing that endeavor in 2025. And I want Chief Church to share some of his information with you. And thank you.
Well, it's always hard to follow him. He's such a good speaker. But just very briefly, though, I am Billy Church. I am the Chief of Police of Johnson City. As you know, Johnson City, we sit within Washington County, Sullivan County, and Carter County. Last year, I stood in front of you, and I had all those partners of the chiefs and sheriffs behind me in that collaboration. It was a partnership not only with them, but with THSO. I want to thank Director Lewis and Armando for bringing this here today in Johnson City to kick this off. It's great. It's also great that I get to remind you that our I-26 detail is still in full force. It's been great so far. We're going to continue doing that. I make a commitment to you. Our department will continue this. Okay, the numbers are down of fatalities, and I hate to say that because if somebody told me you're going to jinx yourself, but I'm a realist. I understand it just takes one crash, and those numbers are out. So, but we look at other factors. You know, we've had some bad weather lately. That plays a factor. the sun in the morning coming in. We have a lot of crashes that way, but it's a lot of things out of our control. But we're going to continue doing what we're doing. We're looking for those violations of the speeding, the following too closely, the handheld device law, things like that. We partner with THP District 5. Captain Kimbrough has been awesome to work with. THSO has been great. This partnership couldn't be any better. I really appreciate all the support we've had and the support from the community. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the press getting this information out, making people aware that it's an education program. We want people educated and maybe change their driving habits. Well, I want to say thank you once again. Thank you, Director Armando. I really appreciate it. And I'll turn it back over, I guess, to Armando.
You know, and we'll sum this up by 5 words. We care, unity, vision, and education. That's what we're about. We appreciate you. We thank you. We thank Golden Corral for allowing us to host this event here in Johnson City. We thank the Johnson City Police Department, the chief, for their support. And we thank all of our chiefs and all of our sheriffs for the partnership that we have. So this will conclude our press event. I will say this, in the nice, wonderful, shady spot over there, I'm sure that the director, along with some of the chiefs and Captain Kimbrough, will be more than happy to take some interviews and questions. We'll do a quick photo and then go from there. But this will conclude today's thing, and we thank you again.